This episode of the Date Podcast is sponsored by Bopsy. Meet up to 6 people over mobile video. It's video speed dating. Download Bopsy in the Google Play Store or iTunes. Check out bopsy.com.
We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. I understand I'm both an LPC and an LMFT. However, this is not intended as a substitute for professional services of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services.
Hey everybody, this is Zorric.
And the most wonderful co-host ever, Emma, which is me.
We're so excited to do another show for you. I agree, Emma. I agree. I didn't want to leave you hanging. We have a few thought-provoking topics we'd like to discuss. And today is about meetups.
Ooh.
And social events, because Emma, as that motorcycle drives by us, Emma can work a room like nobody other, and so can I. So
that's right, and not like as a prostitute.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be interesting. So if you've ever been to a meetup or social event and didn't know what to do, we have answers for you.
Ooh, yeah. But first, we'd like to ask for your help. We are a new podcast available on iTunes and Google Play. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Hopefully an amazing review.
Yeah.
Also, tell your friends about the podcast. We appreciate the feedback and support. If you have any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss, you can drop us a note at hello@datepodcast.com or on @datepodcast on Instagram and Twitter.
So we have lots of fun stuff today. It's about meetups, but the reason why is because I'm an organizer of a meetup, and Emma is great at organizing anything. She's great.
Thank you.
So we have a meetup at Halcyon here in Dallas, and we want to talk about that for our Halcyon folks that are going.
Whoop, whoop.
Because I've been to meetups where you go, and I'm there. Mm-hmm. This was early on in my meetup career, and I'm just there. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking, not working the room, not doing anything that I should be doing.
So then it feels like you're wasting your time.
Yes, it does. Like, what do I do? Who should I talk to? Well, we have a couple of articles that will inspire this. We have more than one. But it's daunting when you're meeting a lot of people and you're by yourself. You don't know anybody. If you're not the extrovert, like, of course, Emma is. She's the super extrovert.
I gotta say, look, even though I'm a true extrovert, when I'm in an awkward situation that I'm a little bit uncomfortable in because I'm out of my comfort zone, I tend to introvert a little bit.
I see. Yeah.
So then I gotta push myself out of my shell.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty normal. I think I'm like that too. At first, I get the first date anxiety whenever, right before the first date, I'm feeling nervous, and all of a sudden when I'm there, bam, I'm fine. But as an extrovert, do you have an overall suggestion? Is there one tidbit you can give everyone out there that's not good in crowds, that's not good in meetups, that's brand new to meetups, and that's kind of scared to go? Mm-hmm.
Holy, I just talking from personal experience. I like to put a smile on my face.
Smile,
because I think that's helpful.
Okay.
It allows you to be a little bit warm and inviting, and other people are not just gonna look at you and be afraid of you. Yeah. So smile a little.
Yeah. Be happy.
And then find the hostess for that's something that I would do, or the person that's in charge of the event, and allow kind of talk to them, and then they're more likely to kind of connect you with someone else. And so I find that in moments where I'm really stressed out and worried and my introvert comes out, that's kind of my go-to, so that they can kind of guide me, and then I can recollect my thoughts and come back to reality.
Yeah, I agree. Getting to the host early is a great thing, because as a host, we don't know everybody, but we will get you to know everybody.
Yeah.
And it's easier for us because we're the host, right? We're the one organizing the
and
whole
people
thing.
pay attention to us.
Yeah.
When we're hosting.
And sometimes I kind of I don't know if I take offense, but when you go to the meetups and the host is not talking to anybody, but they're like little click.
Yeah.
I feel like as a host, we should talk to everybody and introduce everybody. We should, like, if you say put a smile, man, my smile should be 24/7 the whole time. I should not be frowning. Like there should be, I should be happy.
Unless I'm thinking.
Yeah, but you got to smile.
I can't think happily.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Unless it's about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
but you're right, Emma. So we'll go on into our discussion here. But you made a great point, and something I was going to mention too. You should always email the organizer if you have any questions. So one big thing I get a lot of is what to wear. What do you wear at a meetup? If you don't know, then figure out where the location is. If it's at a coffee shop, then it could be kind of casual. If it's at a nice restaurant, it could be very formal.
Right.
If you have a question, email the organizer, or there's usually a discussion board you can email that you can post something. So post a question there if it doesn't say the dress code. Because I was in Phoenix about a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And let me reminisce about this real quick.
Oh my word, y'all. Oh my word.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna Okay. So I was in Phoenix maybe about a month ago, and I went to a speed dating event for a company called Predate.com.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, and
I wasn't there, but we were.
Yeah.
He was texting me about it.
Yeah, and I know the organizers or the owners of the company, and I asked to watch. Mm-hmm. And the dress code over there, and this is back to what to wear at an event. The men were in business casual clothes. So they were in slacks, they're in button-up shirts. Even a nice polo works as well. And there was one guy wearing jeans, but they were nice jeans. Uh-huh. And like they're jeans and dressy shoes. So what my recommendation is to wear something that you would wear on a first date. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no t-shirt, no shorts. Ugh. Even though it's we have an event. Especially
the cargo shorts. Like those should be forever banned.
I think they stopped making those, didn't they?
I don't think they have.
Oh, okay.
Don't you own a pair of cargo pants?
I think I have some that I'd never wear though.
Okay.
Yeah, but no cargo pants for sure, according to Emma and according to me too. But wear something that you'll wear on a first date. And also when I was there, the females, they were in, I guess, what do you call them? Summer dresses, just like a dress. Mm-hmm. And it was just dresses. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Dresses and heels or no heels. Like, what's your take on what a female should wear at one of these things?
I mean, it's summer right now. I totally think summer dresses are appropriate. Like, that's why they exist.
Okay.
So I'm up for summer dresses. A heel. I love a great heel. If you're not comfortable with heels, if you're more comfortable in a wedge, do a wedge. Platforms are back, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
But if you're not into like heels of any kind, and I think a flat is fine.
Okay. Yeah. So flats, and you said summer dresses.
Yeah.
What else do women wear? Is that it?
This summer, we are in
makeup.
Texas.
Wear your makeup.
Wear your makeup,
girl. Wear your makeup, girl.
We're in Texas though. Like we want to be as cool as possible.
Yeah.
And dresses help us. Yeah, I think it's makeup, and if you need to refresh it after work, do that. But
yeah. So is that first date attire to you? Is the summer dresses? Is that what you wear on a first date?
Yeah, that's what I would wear on a first date. It's like a summer dress, wedges or heels, and of course, I do my makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your makeup on.
And do my hair. I won't wear it curly. I won't wear it naturally curly for a while.
Oh, why is that?
Because my curly hair is crazy.
Is it like
it's just like a lion's tame, and so I wait for someone to know me for a while before I show my I said I have curly hair, so you probably wouldn't see it. I
don't think I've ever seen you wear curly hair.
Yeah, I don't think you have either.
Yeah. Okay, so it's up to Emma, curly or no curly, but she'll be in a summer.
I'll be in a dress no matter what.
No matter what. Okay, so
except in the fall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we have an article here. It's called Navigating Singles Events in 7 Simple Steps. And we found it on a blog, and we'll obviously put the source on the website. But 7 things. The number one thing is, okay, so you're dressed up and you're parked and you're nervous, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Right? So
you got to pump yourself up.
Yes. When you're in your car, pump yourself up, but also leave your agenda at the door, meaning no expectations. Right, Emma? No expectations.
Right. You're just there. You could possibly have fun. You could possibly hate it. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Only fate knows.
Only or the stars. Fates. The fates.
Is it the fates or fate?
Who is they anyway?
If you believe in God, God knows.
God knows, or
whatever
knows.
deity you believe in.
Yes.
Mother Nature knows.
Yeah. So what's good about putting no expectations on a night? Why?
Because if something doesn't go your way, then you're not disappointed.
You know, every year I expect the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl. And you know what happens? They break my heart into pieces. They stomp on my heart, and they put it in a barbecue pit, and it gets eaten by wolves. Freaking Cowboys. But anyway, so no expectations, everyone. Just go in there. It is a singles event. You want to meet people, but it'll be okay. You may or may not meet someone, and if this is your first one, it's fine because there'll be other ones you can go to. Right?
Yep.
Yuppers. Number 2, when you go there,
right?
Like our event, I think there's almost 60 people RSVP'd. There's going to be other women there, Emma.
Yes.
Girl. Don't compare.
I'm okay with that.
Don't compare yourself.
I'm not, because I'm amazing the way that I am.
Oh my gosh, that is the best thing to say. The best mentality too. So don't compare yourself to your competition, man.
I am a freaking unicorn.
You are. We should put that YouTube video in one episode. Have you seen that YouTube video about the unicorn and the? Okay, we'll talk about it some other time.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So
speaking of unicorns,
yes,
Zorric has a picture on a unicorn.
Do I?
Yeah.
On a unicorn in a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still counts.
That was your birthday. I was forced. But
oh, he was not forced. Free will.
So here it is. So don't compare yourself to the competition.
Right.
And another big thing here is don't waste your energy looking around to see who's out there.
Right.
Just talk to the person. Say it again. Mindfulness, right?
Mindfulness. Like be in the moment.
So Emma,
if I could clap my hands while doing it. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay. Be in the moment.
Bam. This is in chapter 2 of our
Be in the moment. What was I didn't forgot what chapter 1 was.
It was no following.
Oh, okay.
No
Maybe
followers.
we should be writing this down.
We should. Okay, we should. But those would be 2 good chapters. But don't compare yourself. And also, get out there and work the room. You know, talk to everybody. If someone is standing there by themselves,
yes,
don't just sit there. Like if you see somebody come in even by themselves, approach them, talk to them.
Yeah.
You know why? Because that could be, well, again, no expectations.
No
but
expectations.
You never know who it could be. It could be your next best friend, your next boss, your next lover, your next podcast co-host. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
It could be anything.
We didn't meet at a meetup, though.
Yeah, we didn't meet at a meetup. So it also says, we all know you never get a second chance to make that first impression.
Right.
So go in there. What did Emma say? Everyone out there? She said smile to make a good first impression. Smile.
And if you are uncomfortable smiling, practice in front of the mirror. You know, you don't have to show teeth.
Yeah.
You can just like smile.
You can. You can do it. Just, I think it has to do with your eyes too and your eyebrows. And you can make your...
Just YouTube Tyra Banks smizing.
Yeah. Make your face happy, okay? So number 3 is
I like this one.
Talk about anything other than work.
Amen.
Let me tell you why. Because most of the meetups are on weekdays right after work. And who the hell wants to talk about
I don't.
that crappy meeting I had in the morning?
No.
And plus that unless like they go on to say here, unless your job is your passion, which is your... Well, let's not talk about our jobs here. But my job is fun, but my passion is like connecting people. That's my passion. My passion is helping people. You know, my passion is mentoring people. So I'd rather talk about that than my day job.
My profession's exhausting, like mentally exhausting and taxing. Yeah. Trust me. Like, this is why, like, I have I come home, and when I would go visit my mom, and she'd be like, how'd your day go? I'd be like, I can't have this conversation with you, woman. Yeah. Like, I want to forget.
Yeah. So don't talk to Emma, everyone, about work.
Yeah. Don't ask me questions, because I'm going to be like, I'm not your therapist.
Yeah. Not right now, at least. Or ever. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Number 4. This is kind of, it's just difficult to do because it's not really explained how to do it. But it says here, be the most confident you. As Oscar Wilde would say, be yourself. Everyone else is taken.
Yeah. I think like this just kind of shows like putting your like best foot forward, like showcasing what your strengths are, like showcasing your abilities, like, you know who you are, you know what you're passionate, and you know what your talents are, and like use those as icebreakers. Like you like for me, like number 3, number 4, you know, like number 3 I think takes away from you sometimes. Like when you talk about your job, like it kind of like puts you in this box of like what you are. And so like one of the things that I like to do sometimes is when I'm introducing people, I don't want to say like, oh, this is like Zorric and he's an entrepreneur. Like, I don't like to say that. I like to like say like, look, this is Zorric, and Zorric is funny, and he's actually like my co-host of the podcast, right? Because now I'm inviting someone else to be like, oh, you're the co-host of the podcast. Like, you're the person I've been listening to, right? Yeah. And so it allows them to like have a different kind of conversation instead of me being like, this is Zorric and he's an entrepreneur. Like, I don't want to be introduced as a therapist because I don't want someone coming up to me like, oh, you're a therapist? Can I talk to you about all of my family's issues? No, I don't care.
And you get stuck with that person the whole night. God. And then Emma's going to be in that corner. I'm going to look at Emma. I'm like, what are you doing with that one guy this whole time? Not fun.
Talk to me about how much I love knitting and how amazing of a knitter I am and how I pick a friend every year to knit a sweater for and how it's beautiful and I put love into it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I would say, Emma, when did you or how did you learn how to knit?
And I can be like, my grandma tried to teach me when I was young. I failed miserably. So then as an adult, I picked it up because my sister taught me.
See? So it's so easy to strike up a conversation. So what she says here is that, and it's a female who wrote this article, being shy, coy, and modest might not get you any further down the road to your happy ever after, as everyone is there in that room is there to mix and mingle. So get in there. Yep. Get in the groups and start talking to people. I think you can be confident by just not thinking about it.
Yeah, don't think, just do.
Don't think, just do. Okay, number 5 says be fearless in the pursuit of your person. So don't let the opportunity pass you by because there's like all these quotes about Wayne Gretzky or Michael Jordan.
Oh my gosh, right? No.
Say it.
Okay, it's actually, so it's an office joke. It's you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's the real
Michael
one.
Scott from The Office, but it's actually Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, okay. It is Wayne Gretzky. So don't let the opportunity pass you by.
Right.
If you see a person that you fancy or that you think
snatch them.
Get in there, girl.
Get in there. Have a tie, grab that tie.
Yeah, girl or boy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Grab that dress or grab that hair. No.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to delete that. Prostitute. So if someone catches your eye, just talk to them. And men, I know it's hard sometimes to approach a great looking woman, and there's a thing called approach anxiety. It's hard, it's tough, but what you can think about is that everyone is at a singles event to meet another single person.
Yepers.
So the green light is there. So again, act, don't think, talk to the person, smile, like Emma said, don't be nervous, be confident, talk about what you like to do, your passions, and I think the rest will work itself out.
And if it doesn't work out, like, it's okay. There's probably other people in that event that you could probably, like, find things in common.
Yeah, for sure.
Allow it to just be.
You might find a knitting friend, Emma. No?
I mean, I'm in a knitting community.
Oh, okay. You're like the leader of all the knitters in Dallas.
No, I wish.
Okay. So this is the most important thing. Don't get lit, please, Emma.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't.
I mean, okay, first of all, I have the 2-drink rule. You really think I'm going to get...
No, I never know. Because you could be talking about your knitting and just might go overboard.
Oh, okay. Look at how crazy my knitting life is, y'all.
And so we had a singles event. This was, I don't know when. When was that?
Like a few
6 months ago or something like that. And stuff got crazy.
Oh,
like
no.
drinks got broken. Sorry, Halcyon. It got pretty crazy out there.
I'm surprised they're allowing you to do another event there.
I know. Thanks, Amanda. And thanks, Mariah.
Oh, my. You guys are wonderful human beings.
I know. But don't drink too much because you're there to meet think of it as a first date.
Yes. 2-drink max.
Yeah. If you're going to drink when everyone's leaving or at the end, or go to a different bar, or take the girl you fancy or the guy to a different bar next door. And
I think you can have 1 drink if everyone, like, if they're offering, like, cocktails or something, you can have 1.
Yeah.
And then, like, have a water. And then get another cocktail and then drink water the rest of the night.
Alternate. So you're not so jacked up at 5:30.
Exactly.
So Emma, you should have written this article too, because it says here, another great tip is to get chatting with whoever is hosting the singles event you are attending. It may really help. So this was a great article for everyone out there who likes to go to meetups, which is myself included and Emma. The next one is, so when you talk to somebody, you have to build some sort of connection, right, Emma? So if we're on a date, if I'm talking to you, there's got to be a way that we can connect, right?
Yeah,
because you want someone.
Rapport, Zorric.
So again, what Emma said, we're building a rapport, and this is what the next one is about: how to connect with a date or mate, build rapport to spark a relationship, and so there's 3 things here that it says to do.
Which this article cracks me up.
Why?
Because this is like what I teach my families to do.
Yeah, which is great that you're here and we're talking about this. But the definition is a relation marked by harmony, conformity, accord, or affinity. So it's usually the definition is usually followed by some description about making eye contact, nodding your head, copying a partner's body movements, mirroring, and smiling. That's all correct. I've read that in a book before. It's an FBI tactic. Where
I just like to say, like, building relationship, like rapport to me is like we're building a relationship. Like that can mean many different things. Like if you're my patient, we're building a therapeutic relation. If you're my friend, we're building a friendship relation.
Yeah. So this is sort of a romantic relation, but see, at a singles meetup, you're kind of at a friendship level, and then you want to see if it goes into a romantic level. But it's the same concept, right?
It's the same concept because it's the same. It's like the basic foundation that you need in order to have a relationship of any kind. If it's professional, if it's like love, if it's familial, like you need the basic.
Yeah. So it says here the first part is genuineness.
Yeah.
There's 3, right? One is genuineness. This means to be real in your relating to others. What does that mean to you, Emma?
It means that like I actually care about something, or I care about like you, and I'm not just pretending to care about you.
Don't hide anything.
Right.
Being real and all that. Okay. So it says here it requires you to be aware about your own feelings and present them to others rather than putting a fake attitude. So be real, genuine, right? Number 2 is empathy. This means to try and understand the perspective of someone else.
And the big thing about empathy is that you don't have to agree. So like I may be going through something horrible that I think is horrible, and I'm telling Zorric about it, like maybe his dog chewed my shoe and I'm really upset about it.
That's happened before.
It has happened before. That's why I bring it up again. And I'm really upset about it. But Zorric's like, they like eat my shoes all the time. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And
good.
so, right. And so like, but Zorric has the ability to be like, you know what, this is horrible. I'm sorry that you, like, my dog just did this. Does he actually agree with it? No, probably not. But it doesn't discount the fact that like he is trying to understand where I'm coming from. So just empathy does not mean acceptance. It just means that you're trying to understand the perspective of someone else.
Yeah, seeing it through their lens.
Right.
And putting yourself, like if you can put yourself in their shoes.
Right.
And then respond based on that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3 is warmth. Finally, this means to be accepting and liking of others. It's a crazy world today, right? Because not everyone likes everybody.
Nope.
And sometimes it's hard to be warm. So first of all, don't talk about politics. Because sometimes it gets heated.
I think that you can.
You think you can?
I think that you can, but you have to put the mindset of, like, this conversation isn't going to change anything.
But that means both people have to be in that mindset.
Right.
So I say, just don't do it right now.
That's true.
Yeah. So
Okay, I get your point. I concede.
it's too early. You know,
Okay.
when you go on a date, then maybe. But not like at a public meetup group where you guys are like debating things. That's not a good thing to do. Okay. So with somebody new, it has some sort of examples here. So let's say you're at a coffee shop, not at the meetup. Instead of doing like a pickup line, like
hey girl, what's up?
like, hey girl, are your legs tired? Because you're what? You haven't
Running
heard
through my mind?
Yeah. You've been
Oh.
running through my mind all day.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, are those space pants you're wearing?
What?
Are those space pants you're wearing?
Because you're out of this world?
No, because your ass is out of this world.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. But anyways, if you're at a coffee shop and someone's reading a book, ask them, hey, what book are you reading?
Mm-hmm.
And then if they say, I'm reading Harry Potter, then say something about Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, Harry Potter's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've read them in both English and Spanish. What languages have you read them in?
Yeah. So the first part is genuine. So you're genuinely asking them, you know, what are you reading? What kind of coffee do you like? Or maybe at the meetup you're like, hey, what cocktail is that? But anyways, be genuine and ask them something genuine.
Yeah.
And then it says here to use something, follow up with something else that's empathetic and warm.
Yeah.
Delve deeper into.
Like, that book sounds really interesting. What parts of it do you like?
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's how to build rapport. I mean, this is like a Cliff Notes version.
It is a very Cliff Notes
it's so
version.
Quick. But again, so be genuine, have empathy, and have some warmth. So Emma,
Yep.
do you have any more from reading these? Like any more, I don't know, suggestions?
Yeah. You know, blah, 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 blah. Really try to have like these open-ended questions. Again, these are questions that are open. They're not yes or no answers. So, you know, more of like, oh, that's great. Like, you know, what did you enjoy most about this? Instead of like, so did you go to this school?
Yeah.
Because that's a yes or no question, right? And so like allow the ask questions that are more open-ended, because I think that helps keep the conversation flowing. And don't stress out about where the conversation is going. Just let it be natural and organic.
My biggest thing is talk to them. If you like them, get their number.
Mm-hmm.
Don't message them later on Meetup because it's kind of weird. I would say if you like them, exchange the numbers. It's very hard to do that too, because you're nervous, right? You're like, does she like me? Is she just talking to me just because, I'm here?
We're here. And if chances are that they're going to give you the number, they're probably into you.
Yeah. Okay. So let's play like we're at Halcyon right now.
Oh my word,
Okay.
Zorric.
So
Zorric loves his role play.
So, okay, just picture me seeing Emma in the corner, and then I'm walking towards Emma.
That's so funny.
My heart's beating like 1,000,000 miles per hour.
I'm trying to like keep to it, but he keeps adding sound effects. Okay.
Oh, hey Emma.
Hi there.
I see on your name tag it's Emma. Is it because your name is Emma, or is that your friend's name tag?
Yeah, I took my friend's name tag.
Oh, you did?
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm Emma.
Okay. Well, mine is upside down, but my name is George. And yeah,
Nice.
how's your day going?
It's been a good day.
Yeah?
Yeah. How's
Okay.
yours?
It was pretty good. Work was great, and now I'm here at the meetup event, and just meeting friends. It's my first time. Have you been to one of these before?
Yeah, I've been to a few actually.
Yeah?
I've been to that one and this
Yeah.
one and that one.
Those are really good ones.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So you've been to those too?
I have, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the first one was about it was an SMU meetup.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we
Yeah,
probably go
that's
to the
cool.
same school, I guess.
Yeah,
if you went to it.
yeah, I went there too.
Yeah. So what did you study?
Well, I went there for, my master.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I went there as well. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So what are you
Well-
really passionate about? Is there anything that you love to do?
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a few things I like to do.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm into this really big kick about making these weird calming jars.
Calming jars?
Yeah, just because
Okay.
it's soothing for myself, but then I use them for work.
Oh, it's literally a calming jar.
Yeah.
Like it calms you down. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So you must be into
it's kind of
stuff.
like a fun activity.
Yeah. So you must be into stuff that's kind of spiritual. Maybe is more of a spiritual thing or just?
No, it's just more of a behavioral thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I love sports. I don't know if you like soccer, but I love soccer.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
watching the World Cup right
Yes,
now?
I am.
Oh my gosh, who are you rooting for?
Well, Japan is out, so
Yeah.
I love soccer in general. How about you?
Nice. Oh yeah, for sure. I grew up watching it, so
Mhm.
it was always in Spanish.
Yeah. So do you drink or? I see that you're empty-handed.
I do, but
You
I'm
do?
just gonna stick with water for right now.
Stick with water for right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite cocktail or something? Or?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
summer, so I like to go for Moscow Mules.
Oh, Moscow Mules. You must like the ginger taste.
I do love the ginger taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom used to always order ginger ale on flights, so that's why I always.
Oh,
order it.
really?
Yeah, I love
Cool.
ginger ale. It's good for your stomach because
It
it
is.
calms that down.
Yep.
Yeah. So how long have you been single? That was a hard segue. But how long have you been single?
Oh my gosh. Like a few years.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, me too. It's just this is much. It's different than dating apps because instead of going on dates, I can meet a bunch of people here.
For
And,
sure, yeah.
You can always be friends forever, right?
Right. Yeah, I definitely like the in-person interaction.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do too. Because you're not wasting your time on a dating app and going back
Right.
and forth. We're actually here.
And you're single too?
I am single. Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been single?
Almost 2 years as well.
Yeah.
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 I have 2 dogs.
Oh, what kind of dogs are they?
They're Maltese.
Oh.
Their looks are deceiving because they're terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like dogs too?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm taking a little break from dogs right now,
Oh,
though.
why is that?
We just had a dog that passed away. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is so
okay.
sad. Oh my gosh. You must. Oh my gosh. You're heartbroken right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
do you want to grab some drinks another time? Maybe.
Yeah,
or
I'd
dinner?
love to. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what's your number?
Here you go.
All right. See? That easy? Is
Oh.
that easy to have a conversation?
It's also really good because Zorric leads the conversation. So if you're ever dating, if you're ever meeting Zorric in public, you have to put no effort into it, first meet.
Oh my god.
FYI.
You just
I feel
stand
I
there.
had to do nothing. Just stand there.
Just stand there. Okay.
I can't with him.
There's one more thing I want to share with everyone.
Okay.
There's a really good book called How to Talk to Anyone.
Ooh.
It's 92 Little Tricks for Big Success in Relationships. And this is something I read a few years ago. It's been out for a long time, but it's by Leil Lowndes. And it's really good. It talks about how to work a meeting, how to intrigue everyone without saying a word, which is like body language, which Emma talked about, smiling, your eyes. So it's a really good book that I think everyone should read if you're going to meetups.
What are your favorite things from this one, Zorric?
I don't know. It was a lot of the body language was good for me.
Yeah.
There's also things like echoing. like echoing someone's tone of voice. There's a lot of like really, but it's really technical too. So it gets
No, don't
crazy.
echo my tone of voice.
No.
Don't do that. Because I think I'm going to be thinking you're making fun of me.
Oh, okay. So don't do that, audience. But it's a really good book. It just talks about everything you need to know.
Cool.
So that was it. So Emma, meetups are cool because it's it's
cool.
another. We're focused on dating apps, and we've actually been focused on like first meet in relationships a little bit, but we haven't talked about meetups before.
No, which is so funny because we always like I prefer in-person meet cues, and so I'm glad that we finally got to talk about it.
Yeah, me too. And sum it up, Emma.
So one of the things for me that I always get is I like to go to these events by myself.
That's a good one.
Because it forces me to engage with others instead of staying in the comfort zone of my friends.
Yeah.
So that's something that I kind of want to put out there for people. Get out of your comfort zone, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and smile.
Smile is the most important thing, I think.
You don't even have to show teeth.
No, but also be approachable.
Yep.
So what I mean is have an open stance. So don't just face the bar and look at the bartender. I would say even turn around and face everyone else. Be smiling, because I don't want to approach someone that's really closed off like this, like their shoulders are close together, their
That
arms
looks
are
like
crossed.
they need to like lay down.
Yeah, like they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Like you're there because you want to meet somebody. So meet somebody and it's fun. You'll laugh, you'll joke around with somebody, you'll hopefully build a great relationship with somebody else.
And again, no expectations. Remember, no expectations. Yeah. So if nothing comes out of it, nothing comes out of it. If a friendship comes out of it, great. Ideally, I think we all want relationships. But again, like, just keep low expectations.
Yeah, low expectations.
Yeah.
Body language. And my last point would be, guys and gals, close, get the number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, close what?
Get the number if you really like that person, because you never know when you'll cross paths with that person again.
Right.
And that's all I have for you, Your Honor.
Beautiful.
Okay. That's all we have for today. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss, you can drop us a note at hello@datepodcast.com or on @datepodcast on Instagram and Twitter.